Intel Headquarters, South Block, New Delhi. War Room. The air in the war room is thick with tension, heavy with the weight of Dharam's death and the strategic humiliation it represents. General Narayan, NSA Ajit, and the intelligence director, with the defense minister being present there, all stare towards a large display screen that now is showing the detailed map of border region, specifically highlighting a remote village. The defense minister says, Dharam's body has been returned. A calculated insult, a public humiliation if it gets out. The narrative circulating is that our own counter-insurgency head was broken by the ghost. This is unacceptable. We need to regain control immediately. Ajit nodding grimly. The public outcry is growing. The opposition is seizing on it. We have contained the full truth of Tattapani. But this requires a decisive, undeniable response. General Narayan says, a direct military operation against the ghost suspected network in the mountains is precarious. We lack actionable intelligence on his precise location or strength. Another failure would be catastrophic. Defense Minister leans forward eye hard. Then we don't engage directly. We change the game. We shift the blame. The room falls silent. Everyone waiting. The defense minister gestures his aide, who activates a new overlay on the map. It highlights several small, isolated hamlets deep within the Pakistan administrative Kashmir, known for its sympathy towards the Kashmiri freedom fighters. Defense Minister says, this village Kosar, it has history, a long murky association with the freedom fighters. Conveniently remote, conveniently inaccessible to outside verification. The intelligence director, a flicker of understanding. Minister, are you suggesting we attribute the ghost actions to them? Defense Minister with a chilling smile. Not just to them, to their sponsors. We spin this. Pakistan-backed terror cells, emboldened by their state sponsors, brutally tortured and murdered a decorated Indian officer in an act of cross-border terrorism. It's plausible, it's digestible, and it justifies everything that comes next. General Narayana muscle tensing his jaws. But what about the ghost? This was a single highly skilled individual with a small elite unit. How do we twist that? Defense Minister waving a dismissive hand. Details, General. The truth is what we make it. Our intelligence agencies will uncover irrefutable evidence, staged documents, fabricated communications, intercepted chatters between known Pakistani ISI operatives and fictitious terror cells operating out of Kosar or anywhere else, let's say Pahalgam. We will even plant a small equipment, perhaps a few weapons with identifying marks. Ajit looks up thoughtfully. The international community will demand proof, and Pakistan will vociferously deny. Defense Minister says, let them deny. Their denials will appear desperate. Our evidence will be carefully curated, leaked through sympathetic channels. We use this as a pretext for a surgical strikes across the line of control, targeting these supposed terror camps, a swift, decisive military response to neutralize the threat. And then we ask the international community to come in and stop Pakistan's response before it's too late and it goes like on a bigger stage, they will do that. You don't worry on that. We will have this configured as per our intelligence reports and feedback from ourselves within Pakistan. The Pakistani government is in no position to respond on a larger scale if we create an illusion of being going all out war if they do something like that. The political condition within Pakistan is very sensitive, with some parties feeling the heat of being pushed towards the wall. We have many of those sympathizers with us. And in the end, we need to worry about our own popularity, not them. We are losing grip in many states, and something like this goes out, it's gonna cause a lot of humiliation for us. This is a good time. We are having election campaigns. I don't think there can be a better time for this. And I don't know, General, what is going on in your mind. Losing grip in Siachin, losing grip in Dras. And now you want us to lose grip in Kashmir. That is highly visible. We cannot tolerate this. We have to give our response to Pakistanis and stop their advance. Intelligence directors gathers courage and says, "This is an immense risk, Minister. A false flag operation of this magnitude could have severe international repercussions if exposed." Defense Minister bangs his fist softly on the table. The greater risk is inaction. The greatest risk is allowing the ghost to make a mockery of our security. We must show strength. We must demonstrate unwavering resolve, and we must unify our nation against a common external enemy. This operation will achieve all three. He looks around the table, his gaze challenging each man. No one speaks. The weight of the decision settles. He resumes in firm tone. Operation must commence. The intelligence director will lead the evidence fabrication. General Narayan, your forces should be on high alert for immediate retaliatory actions once the narrative is established. Ajit, you will manage the media and international relations. We will prepare a comprehensive dossier for the United Nations and key allies. Then the defense minister's expression turns even colder, leans in, voice dropping. But evidence alone won't galvanize the public and the world. We need an incident, something visceral, something that demands immediate condemnation. His gestures to the aide again. The map shifts, zooming into the Indian side of Kashmir, a prominent location, a popular tourist destination, glows faintly. Defense Minister pointing to it. Pahalgam, a symbol of peace, of natural beauty, bustling with tourists, both domestic and international. Ajit raises his head in shock. Minister, are you suggesting an attack on civilians on our soil? Yes, of course, a controlled incident, a supposed terrorist attack on innocent tourists, non-locals, to amplify international outrage. We'll leave behind evidence linking to some groups operating from Pakistan. We are already framing it. General Narayan nods his agreement. Well, this is a necessary sacrifice, a calculated gambit to secure our nation's future. The media will be flooded with images of suffering, of outrage. The world will demand action, and we will deliver it. The ghost will be forgotten in the furor. Pakistan will be isolated, and our position will be unassailable. The room is heavy with stunned silence. The officials grappling with the shocking proposal. The moral lines have not just been blurred, they have been obliterated, but not for the first time. This is how the BJP government have been operating for the last decade. Defense Minister leans back on his chairs and says, "This is the plan, make it so." Dharam's sacrifice will not be in vain. It will be the catalyst for a new era of proactive defense. This time, our enemies will pay, and they will be the one we choose. The holographic map glowing with ominous shine of strategic deceit, the stage is set for a dangerous escalation fueled by a carefully constructed lie and a tragic sacrifice of innocent lives. Defense Minister leans forward and says, "I need 8 to 10 trained shooters, all to be Muslims from different parts of India. And also invite some of our assets from Kashmir and keep them detained till I tell you what to do." Maarka audiobook by Naveed Sheikh. Chapter 2, Sequence 1 ends here. Stay connected to sarias.com